Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Serendipity by Melanie. I'm just carrying on with some videos of unboxings from the auction that I received last night, and it was 56 lots that I bought. I'm excited to go through them, so I want to put out more videos quicker so that I can enjoy them and see what all is in every box. So I got a lot of chalkware and ephemera, and the last video I showed you the box of sewing patterns that I did get in the Apple box. So maybe I haven't explained or introduced myself properly. My name is Melanie. I live in British Columbia, Canada, and I have retired the fall of 2019. So I started online sales about 2012 and Facebook, and now they have Facebook Marketplace. So my larger items I usually put on Facebook Marketplace, and then I make arrangements to meet them in the city because I do live 45 minutes from town. And yeah, my closest mailbox, post office, is a 40-minute drive there and back, so 20 minutes, 25 minutes each way. I do sell on Etsy, and where else? I have my own Facebook group just for household items, tools, and you know, furniture, that sort of thing. I don't do any electronics or vehicles on that one, and it's Kamloops Household Items is the name of the Facebook group. And not knowing if you wanted to join that one because some viewers are not even in Canada. But if you see something that we can discuss a price or shipping or any questions, please give me an email, send it to me. I will put the link to my email in the description. And I'm just kind of introducing myself online. A lot of people know me in Kamloops as Melmart. So it was a joke my brother made. I had an 800 square foot garage. I would sell out of there. I do garage sales, but the higher prices, not 25 cents, 50 cents sort of thing. And then my brother just joked around when he bought some records from me and said, oh, there's some money towards Melmart. So I'm still called Melmart, and a lot of people know me by that. And then a few years ago, I was getting ready to retire, so I did a lot of online sales, like so many. And like the community here on YouTube, you get to know each other. So I met one fellow, and he sold me a lot of items and at such good prices. And then he says, you know, I've closed down my antique vintage store, secondhand store. Why don't you come and look? And I went there a couple of times and bought quite a few items each time because I just was so into all the things that he had. And then one day he says to me, why don't you buy it all? And I said, oh, well, how much is that going to cost? So he said, no, like, there's a fair price. And I jumped at it. The price was so good. I couldn't resist. So I had a pickup truck, and I took 15 loads out of there, and I just put it all in my garage. And then I had a 2-car garage, and I had a couple of storage sheds, and I just filled the place. And I sold off all the Christmas items. They weren't vintage, they were new in box. He got them at an auction of a store that had closed down. And just selling those off on Facebook close to Christmas paid for the whole unit. And I mean, this was a big store. And it just goes from there. And like I said before, I haven't done research and my knowledge isn't all there. I would love to do the little furniture and flip that, and a lot of people in the community wanted certain items and they would repurpose them, and they would ask me, do I have this, or send me a message. So you get to know your community just like on Facebook, and I've made some really good friends. And I'm not the best person to keep in touch with everybody, so it's kind of nice. You know, I'm getting emails saying, oh, it's so good to hear your voice again because, you know, I retired, and this lady that I used to, you know, have to deal with on the phone, not have to, sorry Lee, But because of work, we were dealing with each other, and I haven't heard your voice in so long. So, it's just kind of nice to touch base with everybody, and this is the easiest way for me because I do live so far out of town. But having said all that, I do still have some items left over from the antique vintage store that I bought out. Not a whole lot, but it's all boxed in storage, and I don't even know what I have anymore. So the unboxings are going to continue. I will be doing live sales, but I need to learn and prep and prepare for everything. And I'm used to the shipping already because of my Etsy page. So just a little get to know you, wondering anything about me, feel free to ask questions. I'm a pretty open book. I don't hide a lot. And having said that, same prices. So I'm not quite sure exactly which lot this is and how much I paid for it. Sorry about that. But it is chalkware. And I love it. Look at that. Look at the colors. Pardon me. And the back, and it does have its hanger. And I'm just going to look for any name on it. And it's not popping out to me right away. As you can tell, I'm new at this. But, so here's one of them out of the box. And this is a pair. Isn't that great? So great. And they look to be in such good condition. And there's the back, and the hanger is here. So nice. Nice to have a pair. When it comes to the fish, it's nice to have 3 with the bubbles. So, oh, and then this one has quite a bit of paint loss to it. But look at the colors on that. Holy cow. That's bright. And I'm holding it upside down again. How about if I do it the right way? There you go. Nice. And then the back. So yeah, it's got quite a few sections. And then from Curiosity Inc., they did this house. If you haven't seen the series, and I watched the series, and I seen this large stack of plastic containers, just all chalkware. And I was like, oh my God, are they going to sell it all at once? No, they sectioned it off like they should, because some people can't afford, that'd be thousands of dollars just for one lot. So piece it out, and then people can, buy a piece or two. So I'm going to move on to ephemera. So I didn't see this book in there, but His Holiness, Pope John Paul. The shininess to the jacket there. Celebration of his visit. On the inside, it's mme.rack. And I would imagine maybe that's her last name under there. I'm not quite sure. And it was $9.95. And this is when he visited Canada. Just great, vibrant colors. I'm looking for a date, sorry. When it was published. 1984. So I'll just show you a few pictures on the inside. And the glare is terrible, sorry. So, something that I like to play every once in a while is what's in your pocket. Comment down below. Let me know. Some people are too shy to make a comment on YouTube. So it gives you something to talk. Just a subject. So here's ephemera with musical notes. So, and it's just got a little bit of handwriting for Easter 2004. I'm not sure if I can get close to that. Yes. So there's a bit of the handwriting along with the musical notes. This is a piece from the Edmonton Times. It's very fragile. And on the inside, it's just 2 pieces of paper printed on both sides. Beautiful. See, I like things like that. I'm rather nerdy that way. So here's a book, Motor Vehicle Offenses. We all need this book. Just kidding. So, printed in 1964. I wonder what things have changed since then, eh? Well, I'm not going to read it to find out. Motor Vehicle Offenses and the Summary Conviction Court. Canada Law Book Company. So obviously there won't be pictures. There'll just be pages of blah, blah, blah. So let me know what you would do with a book like this. Like, would you use it as a riser in a display? Would you take the pages out of it for ephemera to use in scrapbooking or displays? So here's a picture frame, and the picture, it has a plastic over top, and the plastic is what's bubbling. See the back? The cardboard of the actual picture is fine, but it's the plastic on the front that has warping. So that's kind of cute. Doesn't take up much space. Small hallway. Nice bright colors. Musical. The Olson Theory of Music by Ray Leroy Olson. And it says USA, 1968. And it's just teaching you theory. I think the reason I like music notes and the music sheets that I got from the auction and other places too is everybody in my family is musical. My brothers play guitar or saxophone, very good at music. You know, my mom played the steel guitar when she was younger. My mom can sing, really nice voice. My sister can sing, and her husband plays, and her son plays, and then there's me. Well, no, I can't carry a tune, but I can dance, and I love dancing. But the musical notes, I don't know, it's just a lot in my family, I guess. My dad accordion and guitar, and my dad would sing to me when I was younger, and I didn't grow up with my dad, but we were always, you know, in each other's lives. So this one is, it says rack 74. Basic Principles of Music Theory. Just a plain cover. It's in great shape, like very good condition. So being a theory book, it would look the same. More practice information. So yeah, that's great. This is fragile. It says musical rudiments, rudiments. Wow. It's in rough shape, but it's loved. Taped back together. Look at the yellowing on that tape and the inside. Handwriting, X's and check marks, and so as loved as this book is, it's at the point for me that I look at it that I would use it as ephemera in crafting, scrapbooking, but I would do, you know, some searching online to see. I'm just looking for a date because this is an old piece, but I'm still trying to be very gentle with it at the same time. So I'm not seeing anything jumping out at me right at the moment. And like I say, it's in rough shape. And maybe the date, the page with the date on it is missing. But just so nice. Look at that. Love it. I think that's my favorite book so far. So here's a little leather binding. It says Frankfurt A.M. So there's a building, I would imagine, in Frankfurt, Europe, Germany. And it's just a pouch. So coins, passport, driver's license, probably little hidden compartment, but it is leather. Very nice. It's got a few little dents in it. It has been used. Oh, in a box of books, ephemera, there's a kitty. I'm just trying to get a focus on that, so it would be my face is probably the reason I can't. And I'm spreading my fingers so that I can see through them to see if I'm in screenshot. It says great phallus. I'm not sure, but there's the bottom, and maybe you can see the writing there. And it's got a little ball of yarn in the back, material of some kind. So here's another book. I have to open it up to take a look at what the title is. The Animal Kingdom. So this, oh, there's a bookmark. Somebody saved their page. This would be nice for a riser, although the writing is very faded right here, but you could still use it for the colors if that's what you're looking for. Oh, try not to hurt anything. I could look at the books and the pictures for hours. Like, just, they're so pretty. These ones are black and white. Seahorses. When I was in elementary school, I did a book report on them. Seahorses. Handbook of Examinations in Music. 600 questions with the answers. From New York. And it says May 9th, 1999 in handwriting. And at the bottom, it says 1906, but I'm not quite sure if that's actually like the date. There. But it's just plain, nice color. It's like an army green, milky, and so there'd just be musical notes in it. Like it said before, this lady was a music teacher, so there was a lot of ephemera for music notes and books, and she had shelves full. Sorry, I'm getting the sun from the window beside me. And just a piece of paper in the box, cardboard. And, oh, little fluff. Here's an earring. I don't see another one, but it seems glass-like. And it's for a pierced earring. Put that by the kitten. Here's one on spacecraft pictures. United States. It says handwriting, July 22, year 2000, Christina A. Ray. And I'm just looking for a date. 1965 would be in there. I'm sorry if I'm boring you. Ephemera's not that exciting for everybody, but a lot of us do just love it. And this is great keepers for the guys, you know, the young kids that just You know, you can learn a little bit of history. They love their fire trucks and, you know, big machinery. This is big. They would love something like that. Not all books need to be, you know, torn apart, that sort of thing. So I'm not quite sure what this is. Like, that's all it says on the front. There is nothing on the back. It says Karsh, K-A-R-S-H, on the bottom of this photo. The Remarkable Englishman, a commemorative booklet published by the Toronto Telegram. Price is 50 cents. Just not sure if I can get that. I can't see from this side. Sorry. The figure of the battlements. The stately glory that is Blenheim. These are great pictures. You know, when you get a picture frame and there's nothing in it, but you wanted an old picture of someone, these are great. The Scarlet Pimpernel. I know that name as placemats and coasters and the sort of thing. So maybe that has something to do with that family. The Man Who Could Sense Danger. And the caption is on this side. So it's a little right up there. And so there's a little seashell here that is artificial. And it's got a pearl in it. So I would imagine earring or necklace. And, oh, okay. So here's an award. Doesn't say anything. And it looks to be broken in the back. But with the knee bend, I would think golfing. And there's nothing engraved on it. It's only about 5 inches tall. And then cinema tickets. A couple of them. Argus Previewer 2. It says $9 on the back of it. I like the color. And here's the top. And, oh, look. So you would put your slides in here. And you can just enlarge them so you can see them. So I'm getting close to the time that my video will shut off. So coming up to a half hour here. And I just wanted to thank you for being with me, spending some time with me. Everybody needs an outlet right now, and this is mine. And just learning to do the YouTube videos. If I'm boring you, please just give me suggestions. I don't care to bore people with this. I just love ephemera. And it's not everybody's niche. And, you know, so I still have pictures here. I did buy a lot of tools and stuff. So, you know, that does well on Facebook Marketplace for me in my area. So I'm just glad you're spending some time with me. So don't forget, put in the comments what's in your pocket. Have a great day. Hit like and subscribe. Bye-bye now.